Hey, Martin A here. Um, slight elaboration on the statement I made to define my actions. This. Black nail polish, I said anti-drugs, it is. I already started the Black Hand Society on my own. I've heard that we have a decent bit of members. I'm not sure what that is. White spot on my face. I'm not worried about it. But at no point in time, if you remember the Black Hand Society, do we ever join the armed troopers? Strictly anti-drugs. It's allowed because I'm E, which is true. They defined by saying the exact name of Mark Unier is he. It's okay. It needs to be done. I wasn't sure. Probably on a few channels, but I know at least the one I was watching. With that said, what is the Black Hand Society? It's one of the original anti-drug societies or organizations. I'm actually related to the king that they murdered, which is true. It was pretty bad. With the king, yes, even his family members kind of stood out of the way and said, shoot. Then said darn afterwards. That he had lost his sanity and was out of control. But still, the Black Hand Society should have murdered him. And at no point in time will he ever do anything really close to that. If they're on drugs, you just let the authorities know we have an official that's on drugs. Says it may be, this is the truth. And let them know the actual evidence you have. Writing people out, yep, that's her job. That's what the Black Hand Society mostly does, is write people out on drugs. Yes. May as well. They probably know what we need to be looking out for. Which drug? It's a party drug. And it's way too prevalent. So even if you see people on it, they probably on, and that's all we need to state. True. Do they have to paint their nails black? No, they can put, I knew someone who joined up and he used black electrical tape, putting an X on his hand. That's the other thing, that's the traditional way, is a black X on your hand. Using marker, paint, electrical tape, in their case. That gives you some ideas. That's black X. Right there. Black hand. I came up with another pause that way, it's tilted in, that way just most people know and to say it's into drugs. But my family knew, plenty of people knew I was trying to start the Black Hand Society. Because I studied about them, and even delved into books about them. And thought, well, okay, I was just drawn to them and wanted to be a member of the Black Hand Society my whole life. Because it was anti-drugs. But I think that's cool, yes. That's the closest thing you can be in the world. Is saying, listen, I'm not going to put that stuff in my body because I want to appear martial arts viewpoint. And yes, people know I've studied martial arts. Through books and through practice and through some training. But the rule is thy body, thy temple. And that rule applies in Black Hand, thy body, thy temple. To the best of our abilities. You can't be perfect. That's the truth. This is Mark Unier signing off. Still straight. They shouldn't challenge it all the time. It really annoys me when they do that. What's wrong? Why do people have a problem with someone that's straight? That's straight. They've said, my family's enemies said, yes, he's straight. We know. They're all guilty of. That's not my problem. They all used. Probably plenty. And I'm not getting that one, but yeah. I'm still straight. You can't take that away from somebody. People think they can. That's why I want to force them. As soon as you use force, then that clears their name. And they're still straight. That's the truth. This is Mark Kennedy signing off. Thanks, bye.